So I have a little tiny lesson planned for you. Some things I wanted to talk about. I thought we could talk about doing mandalas. So you can make a mandala and I'll show you how. First of all, the first thing I want you to know, there are a million mandala websites. Some of them you need to be careful of. I find that sometimes every now and then there's some weird links. So just be careful going there. You could probably tell good links from bad links or whatever. The other place you can search is Pinterest. But there's plenty of free coloring mandalas you can get online, right? There's a ton of them. You can make these, glue them in your art journal. You can cut them up. You can do whatever you want. So this is one that I found someplace, this mandala. So a mandala is drawing in a circle, right? So what I do with these is I color them. Now, colored pencils work great. You can use watercolors. My favorite thing to use, though, is Jelly Roll pens. Don't know why. It became a thing in my women's group when we were using them. Everybody loved using the sparkly Jelly Roll pens, especially. It was kind of fun, and it came out all shiny and sparkly, right? So you're just coloring in, going around in a circle. Now, this is the most mundane task in some ways you can do, and you can totally lose yourself. And this is a pretty easy mandala, right? There's some that are so intricate. You'll find them. If you Google them, you'll find them, or look on Pinterest. But you can easily get lost in the coloring. So you could start either in the center and color out. I guess that's really the best way to do it. But it doesn't matter. You know, if you feel like coloring in the fruit here first, that's what you're going to do. So just look for designs you like. You can print them, or you can even make your own in your journal if you desire. Now, I'm going to show you a really hack way to do it here, to create your own. Some of you who are really good with a pencil, really good at drawing your own, might have a better time. But the idea is you draw it, but you also want to color it in. So you can use colored pencils, crayons, watercolors. As I said, the Jelly Roll pens are some of my favorite, but I mean, any markers would work, you know, maybe a finer tip if you were doing something smaller, whatever. This takes you out of your head in a way you can, and it's relaxing. So I used it always with the kids and family members that came into my practice. I was a therapist, that were agitated and sort of having bad days or whatever. And this would calm the kids down immediately. It's that coloring in the circle sort of thing. Everybody loved doing it, and it got to the point where everybody would come and be like, where are the mandalas if they're not out? So it was such a great activity that I actually brought it to where I used to work when I was working in the school, and I put them with pencils or crayons or something one day on the lunchroom table, and I think they stayed there for a good long time. For everybody to color during their lunch hour, because the teachers were kind of stressed. It was the end of the year, that kind of thing. And we all had fun doing our own mandalas, right? So that was a lunchtime activity. But, you know, do them whenever you're feeling stressed. It's a great thing to just sit and mindlessly color at night or whatever. So I drew a circle sort of in the center. Again, you guys, not precious. This is me at my best. I don't worry about whether it's perfect. I'm just making sure you can see here. I don't worry if it's perfect or not perfect. You know, you can always erase the lines later or whatever you want to do. So one circle, then you're going to take and you're going to do 4 designs around that circle. It could be whatever you want. So I'm doing these petals like it's a flower, right? Mistake, we'll just ignore it. Then the next thing you want to do, so you can keep drawing circles, concentric circles all the way out, but the next thing you want to do is divide this up even more, right? So you want to do, I don't know, let's put a circle in here, a circle in here, and a circle in here, and a circle in here. Then let's go out from there and do maybe something like this sort of design. See how terrible this looks because I am not good freehand. So the idea is you're kind of making a wheel. You know what it reminds me of? Remember the Pennsylvania Dutch back in the day when everybody went to Pennsylvania and they had I guess they were called hex signs on their barns. So it sort of reminds me of that. So then you can do whatever designs you want outside of here, right? So I don't know. I knew I was going to get tongue-tied or whatever. So this is only if you want to draw your own. My cheat is to go to the internet and print out some of those free ones off the internet. And then, I don't know, you could do all kinds of, you could draw lines that you can color in. So you get the idea. You're just going to keep going out and drawing different designs as you go out. Preferably, not like me, preferably the same number of lines as you go so you have rhythm. You're looking for a rhythm. You're looking for a pattern. The pattern is what is relaxing. Then maybe we do this and leave this one just plain. Then maybe, of course, I can't think of anything else to draw. Like, anyways, the idea is you keep going until you get your circle. And I've seen people use the square, where they maybe do something like this, and then they color that in also, filling this in with whatever things you think you want to fill in with. That's what we're talking about today. I could keep going, but since I'm struggling, I'm not going to. It's much better to do it by yourself. I just wanted to basically show you the idea of you just keep building out from outside, and like this one. So there you have it. This is a very simplistic design. You can certainly do one that's more intricate. It takes longer to do. Let me look and see. I had one that was done. I don't think this will show up very well on the... Oh, you know what? This would be an intricate one, right? This one. All these lines. So you could color in all these lines. That's much more involved. These are numbers on the outside. So this is another one. This looked like, I don't know, orbiting planets or something. This is another one that I had that I did. Somebody clearly gave it to me, came out of a book. But this is all the shiny jelly roll pens, right? And it became all sparkly. I'm looking to see if I have another one in here. I don't think I do. But that's the idea. So I would finish coloring this out here. You can clearly use any colors you want. You just do it however you want to do it. It's the mindlessness of it is really what you want. You could cut magazines out in various colors, and you could do your own concentric circles by like a mosaic. So in other words, you would find all the orange things and do them inside one circle, all the red things and do them inside another circle. So you could use something like that. Then decide if your mandala holds something for you. So is it a feeling? Is it something you're feeling? Is it a good feeling? Hopefully it's a good feeling. Is it relaxing? Is it de-stressing you? Just decide, if it feels like it's helping you. You could even write in your journal. Again, I'm going to say it again. These art journals, I don't want you to just think you can only do art in them. If you want to write little things or little sayings or those are some of the best journals that have writing and artwork in them. They're some of my favorites. Okay, excuse me. You all have a good day. Make your mandalas. I can't wait to see them. Color them. Spend time with them. Look on Pinterest. Google them. Be careful of the links. I said that in the beginning. Be careful. Some of the links are sketchy, So find the good links, the legit links for the mandalas. If you guys are on Pinterest, I do have a Pinterest page, and I might have mandalas on there. You can look there too. And it's just my name, Stacy Reck.